Arizona State head coach Kenny Dillingham is living every college football fan's dream. Born and raised in the Phoenix, Arizona area, Dillingham grew up a Sun Devil fan, regularly attending tailgates and games.
You grew up in this town. You're an alum. When you look around and you see this moment, what's it like for you?
It's kind of crazy. I was one of these guys. I was doing this.
And while most kids dream of playing for their favorite team, Dillingham chose a different route. In his senior season at Chaparral High School, Dillingham tore his ACL. So instead of pursuing a playing career, he turned his sights to a career in coaching immediately. At just 17 years old, Dillingham began his coaching career as an assistant for the Chaparral High junior varsity squad. By age 21, he was the varsity offensive coordinator.
I mean, I'm a high school coach, going way back to my root. I coached 7 years of high school out here. I had no connection to college football. And what I learned, I coached 8th graders at a park, literally 10 minutes from here, where the lights didn't turn on, and I'd have to turn my truck on to show lights at the street.
Remember the Titans vibe, yeah.
Literally,
yeah.
That was it. We had our coaches, we'd put the lights on. And I say all that because at those levels, you get what you get, and you find a way to get your best players the ball over and over again. You put your best player at quarterback, you snap it to him, you run right, you run left, right? You maybe put him at wideout, throw him a screen. But it's that mindset now with the knowledge of a guy like Coach Arroyo, who's more NFL driven than even I have in my background, and you say, okay, how do we just get our best players the ball as much as possible?
While coaching high school football, Dillingham got his degree at Arizona State University. In 2014, Dillingham attended an ASU practice where he introduced himself to then ASU offensive coordinator Mike Norvell.
So I was a 20-year-old, 21-year-old, somewhere in there, and I graduated from high school, became the offensive coordinator at Chaparral, and which is 15 minutes away. And I went to practice, and I was nervous. And I walked over to him and said, "Hi, I'm Kenny. I coach at Chaparral High School." And then that was it. I thought that was it. I just wanted to meet him. He was the top mind in college football. He was a 31-year-old offensive coordinator. The RPO game had barely started. He was one of the innovators of it. And he goes, "Hey, nice to meet you. You know, if there's anything I can ever do for you, anything you want to come up to my office and watch film and sit in quarterback meetings, you can." Well, little did he know that I was going to sit in every single meeting the rest of spring and be the dude in the corner. So from right then, I knew this was a special guy, because I'm a guy who adds zero value to his life. And he extended an olive branch, receiving nothing in return, to let me come up there and sit in those meetings. And right there, I knew that this was a guy that I wanted to attach myself with. This is a guy I wanted to learn from, and this is a guy I wanted to model after.
Shortly after, he was hired as an offensive assistant with the Sun Devils. Dillingham then followed Norvell to become a graduate assistant and later tight ends, quarterback, and offensive coordinator at Memphis. After that, he spent the subsequent years bouncing around as an OC from Auburn in 2019 to Florida State in 2020 to 21 to Oregon in 2022.
Right, we want to be a pro-style offense that plays fast. So what that means is we want to put our athletes in the best position to win one-on-one situations.
And in November of 2022, Dillingham's dream came true after being hired as the 16th head coach at Arizona State.
This is literally home. Home.
Yes, sir. There's no emotion in football. His wife's been at it all morning, so he had to catch up.
So I say that because this place is special.
Becoming the first Sun Devil alumnus and native Arizonan to hold the position. Now in his second season at the helm, Kenny Dillingham, the kid that once looked up to these same Arizona State players as a fan, is a 2024 Big 12 Conference champion.
I said it, this is just a special group. I mean, there's no way to describe it.
And leading these Sun Devils to their first ever college football playoff appearance, just 3 wins away from the ultimate prize in the sport.
This valley, there was a time, I'm born and raised here. There was a time that it was the Phoenix Suns and it was the Arizona State Sun Devils. And that was it. And that was what you did. On Saturday, you went to Sun Devil games. Throughout the week, you went to Suns games. And you tailgated, and it was everything. And then the city grew, and we became one of the largest cities in the country. and we got pro sports, which is awesome, which is great. But that root of Sun Devil faithful are here. They just want a winner. I mean, this is paradise out here. Winners live here. They retire, they're successful in life, and they move here.
Yeah.
It's paradise. They want a winner. We're winning, we're sold out, and it's going to be one of the best environments in college football. So where can this place be? As good as any place in the country.